Hey everybody, Adam from PDA365.tv. Happy Easter. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. Just finished watching Bubba Watson win the Masters. Love watching the Masters on Sunday. It's always fun. Anybody has any hookups to get me on the course, I would love to play, so keep that in mind. Book that I finished today is called Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. Again, picked this one up at the used bookstore. I'm a big fan of Malcolm Gladwell and how he writes. It's new stuff. It's stuff that's not, rehashed success principles. Great book called The Tipping Point. He also has a book called Outliers, which I haven't read yet, but that's in my library, so I'm going to be reading that one as well. But Blink is the power of thinking without thinking. And just to kind of sum this up on the back here, guys, drawing on cutting-edge neuroscience and psychology to reveal the difference between good decision-making and bad has less to do with how much information we process than with our ability to focus on a few particular details. Gladwell shows us how we can all become better decision makers in our homes, in our offices, and in our everyday life. And just to kind of recap this book, there's story after story and example after example of when people make a snap decision in the first 3 to 5 seconds versus having a lot more information. Our intuition and our first judgment tends to be right more often than not, and we can't really figure out why that is. So we kind of have an innate ability to choose the right things for ourselves. And since it's Master Sunday, I thought I'd kind of use an analogy with golf and baseball. Imagine that you're throwing a baseball and I asked you, how you did it, or you tossed me a ball and I asked you how you did it. You didn't think so much about how far you took your arm back or when you released the ball or how much your wrist was bending. You just looked at the target and you made the action the best that you could. And same thing in the golf swing. People overthink way too much, and they think about what they're doing in the takeaway and the backswing and the result and so many different things. Whereas if you would just trust your ability and trust the club, especially if you're a golfer and you've practiced, you have to get to the point where you just let go and stop overthinking. And so many times we overthink and overanalyze, and that does not get us better results. So if you want a book that will make you think, some great examples, pick up Blink, Malcolm Gladwell, The Power of Thinking Without Thinking. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Easter, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. See ya.